taking our time to 22 minutes to 7. And we shortly will be getting into our conversation around responsible pet ownership. But I just want to ask you, before we get into the conversation, my guest is here. When you think about looking after your pet, what are some of the things that come to mind when you talk about how you treat your pet? Are you a pet owner? What kind of pet do you have? And how are you treating those pets? Did you know that those animals have rights? And it was BMT actually telling me as we were swapping the studio that he over the weekend saw him and it didn't sit well with him. And I said, you see, so something is not right when that's happening, and saying I wonder if it we and so forth. So we want to talk about all of that and more: health, hygiene of the pet, your financial responsibilities, time commitment, and socialization and training, and most importantly, how to provide basic needs for your pet, how to create a safe environment. That's the conversation coming up now on The Deep Dive. So joining me in the conversation is a canine behavioral scientist, Munashe Nzembe. Hello and welcome. Munashe.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Just say, how are our furry animals, our furries, our friends? Right.
Right.
Mama Sia Shakanaka. I know it's very hot,
Yeah, sure.
So it can't be nice for dogs right now. It's not nice for people. But thanks so much as always, Nikuya. An important conversation that we want to have. But Nebasa Renyuiri, someone might be hearing that for the first time. What does a canine behavioral scientist do?
Yeah, as a canine behavioral scientist, I do behavioral therapy. I also do behavioral therapy, and I also specialize with rehabs. I do rehabs for dogs.
Not for people.
Yeah.
And the behavior is the dog's behavior,
yes,
not the owner.
Yes, the dog behavior.
Okay. That is so interesting. So as we start off the conversation, I was saying there that, pet ownership, a lot of people don't seem to think that it comes nema responsibilities. And leftovers. Let's talk about what responsible pet ownership looks like. What are some of the things that we need to be looking into to provide basic needs for our pets? What does that mean?
Yeah, to provide those basic needs for our pets, I recommend kuti toona timboedu proper nutrition and hydration also. Then and also, or maybe not just nutrition. Then there's another thing that is environment also. Kuti environment irukara pet area is stress away. And another thing, maybe we have to look at the healthy, that our dog is fully vaccinated, and also ikarwara inonorapiswa here because vamwe vanhu avanorapise mapets avo akarwara. So it's part of our responsibility as a pet owner. Then and also there is the aspect of behavior. There is physical exercises and mental stimulation.
You should walk your
yes.
dog.
Yes. Actually, then there's another thing that is important also, the mental state. That is the ultimate goal. The mental state. Meeting the other phonies that I've talked about, and also another thing, using human science, the backed training methods. That is positive reinforcement.
I like that. Okay, and we're definitely going to get into that deeper as the conversation continues. But let's talk about, the most common mistakes that new pet owners are making, or that pet owners are making currently that you have perceived.
Yeah, the problem is the first thing that I want to look at is they are keeping wrong pets. But before you own a pet, you have to look into one. You have to look into these things. The first thing that you have to look into, prochaga pet yako purpose. Yarudira pet. You should know the purpose. That's the first thing, because we might face another challenge that we may face. Kuti imbwa nambotaura some time back. Zinema energy levels akasiyana. Enga zvireve kuti kambokadika fano gara pamba pane small space imbwa hombe kugara panhu pakaita sei pakakura. So it's important kuti tizive matemperaments nemacharacteristics emabreeds edu. So zvinotibetsera tikagona kuziva macharacteristics nematemperaments emabreeds edu. Zvinotibetsera pakuti tine mbwa dzimwe dzine maenergy levels. Like here I have encountered some problems dzatakasangana nadzo here in Harare, whereby vanhu varipo vanhu varikuchengeta that is my Siberian Huskies, and those dogs vachingovhura gate dziri kutiza dzichienda yozodzoka. Those dogs, they need exercise and mental stimulation.
Saka kutomhanya is a message that the dog is giving you.
Yes. Pari kugara padiki. Saka inofanira kugara panhu pakaita sei pakakura. So imbwa dzine ma-energy levels akaita sei akasiyana. Then mamwe mistakes ari kuitwa ndekuti imbwa dzinodzidza from experimenting and observation. Nambotaura nezvazvo. So pane tumwe tunhu hatidedze ma-expects. We want to be superstars pakuita zvinhu zvani zvedu tichichengeta mapets. We want to be superstars tichingochengeta imbwa. Imbwa ichingonzi inozvitsvagira yega chikafu, inozvita zvese, inoexperimenta mabehavior enga you don't know the correct thing. Like ndopa just an example. Maybe there is a proper way of greeting a dog. There is a proper way of greeting a dog.
Tell us, what is the proper way?
The proper way of greeting a dog. Don't approach the dog from the front.
Okay.
The dog will think that you want to intimidate him.
Okay.
Yes. Because ndopa just an example. Waenda pamba pa usingazivi. Pamba pa wasvika. The first thing that you do as a new person pamba pa panembwa yasingazivi, try to give that dog space. Wasvika pamba. Stop. Allow the dog to investigate you. And I always recommend people to sit down. It's better to sit down. Just to sit down. Yeah, waona imbwa iri kureacta in a way yausiri kunzwisisa. Yutange iri suspicious kwauri. Because a suspect imbwa yagara in a territorial protection yepamba pairi. So iwe ukagara pasi, allow the dog to investigate you. Imbwa yakuya, allow the dog to come to you. Pairi kuda iyo usaitendere kuti iwewe uende kwairi, inoona inge uri kuoccupy space yani yayo.
It's threatening behavior.
Yeah, it's the threatening behavior. Yeah. Then another thing, I said, ukaona imbwa ichiuya kwauri, allow the dog to come to you at his or her own time. Then another thing, what I recommend also, ukaona imbwa ichiuya, unosiya imbwa youya investigator ichakupa signal, either the dog wag the tail that I've accepted you. So the problem is uri pa new environment kudaro, iwo imbwa yako yakwa urofunda imbwa yako accepta, wakutanga kuda kutrya kuipeta. So once wakutrya kuipeta, imbwa isha, who are you?
Don't touch me.
I don't know you. I'm trying to investigate you. Then you are trying to pet me. Who are you? Don't touch me. I don't know. So I have said that there's the other thing that I have always said, that the reason why many people are beaten with dogs is because they don't speak doggy. They don't speak doggy. Why? They are not able to read and understand the language. Yes. So dogs, they communicate to us, but they communicate through 90 to 95% of the communication is through non-verbal. That is body signal. Body signal, there is one that is called facial expressions, and there is body signals. Body signals and facial expressions. So no two methods, mama dogs pantaura nani nesu. Saka the problem is iwewe hausi kugona kurida the language. Imbwa iri kuti give me space, iwe uri kuenda unoruma. Yes, and ziyawo state nembwa yako kuti state nembwa yangu iri stressed. Zvizive izvozvo kuti iri stressed. Ndichangotaura one of my example. Unasei kuti imbwa iri stressed. Kuti uone kuti imbwa iri stressed, unogona kuona inogona kuflipa nzeve kupi? Kumashure.
Okay.
Akusungoflipa nzeve chete kumashure. Then the tail will be tucked between the back legs. Then after the tail will be tucked, then another thing chaunoona nacho inogona also maziso will be widely opened. That is a clear sign of stress. Saka ngative vanhu vanogona kuziva those signs of stress. Dogs, they communicate to us. Ziva kuti imbwa yangu ikurwara. Ziva kuti imbwa yangu mood yairi haisisiriyo. Yes, but anangoti chero tango chengeta. So ngatizivei as my dog owners.
Some of those really important things. And you know, another thing that really bothers me when we talk about common mistakes, kuti imbwa haitotengerwi chikafu. Imbwa inodya leftovers.
Yeah,
let's talk about that. And in an African context.
Yeah, in an African context, Chandro udza chikachidzwa nakawanda ndezvekuti if you don't afford a dog, don't keep a dog.
So are we saying that there is a financial responsibility to pet ownership?
There is a financial responsibility. When owning a dog, uchada mari kunobaisa. Uchada vaccines ese already. Let me just give an example. Vets anosiyana. And it ne location ne kwavari zvinosiyana macharges. Ndopa just an example ndichingoshandisa just a vet mumwe wandino vanhu vanogona kusiya few vets kuti vanochaja mari toenda pakuti imbwa ichisvika ida kutanga kubayiwa, that is first pavo. First pavo vamwe $15-20. Second pavo $15-20. 5 in 1 $15-20.
And I know people who skip the second pavo and just do the 5 in 1.
Yes, then rabies that is $5 to $10.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's like a range,
yeah, $5 to $10. So iva munhu ari prepared to meet those things kuti imbwa inobayiswa, and please don't do self vaccinations.
Why not? Tell us the dangers of that.
Yeah, the dangers. One, self vaccinations. Yeah, I know kune vamwe vanoita scans voti vanoda vaccines vachitengesa. Even the vet council is aware of those people. There are people vari kuenda kunzoko vachinotenga vaccines. There are certain temperatures mafana kuchengetwa vaccines.
I see.
But vanhu havachengete vaccines havazive izvozvo. Enge if you hausi vet uri breeder, haukwanise kuziva kuti itsinga iyi ndo inobayiwa apa ndo panobayiwa kokabaya pasiripo. And it
because mamwe intramuscular, mamwe intravenous.
Yes. Saka siyai basa ravet aite basa rani rake. Iwe sabreeder, the problem is, and most of the breeders are backyard breeders too. So that's the challenge. Yes, we know some, they are doing it for earnings because they want money. Yes, they are doing it for business, but be a responsible breeder.
Okay, yeah, that was the question that I was going to ask. Tiri breeding outright haitenderwi, or we are saying it must be done ethically and pane standard iripo.
Yeah, the problem is mukaona SPCA, they don't encourage kuti imbwa dzibviswe zvibereko. It's because of irresponsible breeders.
Yeah.
Because ndogona kutaura kuti a reputable breeder doesn't breed dogs for money.
Come on.
Yes, they're
breeding it because they want to see the breed.
And it a loss. Because ndopa just my examples andogona kupa breeder puppies ake, maybe puppies my German shepherds. My German shepherds, those puppies, they need to learn from their little mates and their parents for good behavior. So adzichaburiswa at 6 weeks. Inge some breeders at 6 weeks. Asatidza even kudzidza ma good behaviors from parents and litter mates adzina kuwana mukana upi
because you separated them.
You separated. Enge ndo pata kuwana mamwa behaviors are weird. Yes. Then also a breeder achike kubuda ma expenses abayisa ma vaccines esa andataura ese waya ese kuti imbwa ita iwe fully vaccinated. Enge the breeder adaro anonoona kumba kuri kuenda papi kuti
kwaari kunotengesa kwacho
papi unoona kuti papi ichange chinogara sei ichange ichidyei. Ona anofanira kuva in touch na the new owner breeder. So if he keeps in touch with the new owner, then update kwa pakati kwa anything pane ma problems ari kufesa here the new owner, and achipo ma advice ake as a reputable and a professional breeder. That's a good thing. Achidaro, so that even akapaita ma challenges anoitika anodzoka futi kuna breeder kada kuasitwa zvimwe zvinhu breeder anokwanisa kurefer, because there is this thing chakakosha sei ndichiti panofana kuva nema relationships iwayo, the breeder and the new owner. Tine mamwe ma behavioral issues atinogona kuita, maybe imbwa yabva from house A yaenda mapuppies azobereka from house A, and it tane house B kwakuzoenda ma new puppies, then house C kwakuenda futi ma litters AI. So pane mamwe ma behaviors are inherently
with the breed.
So
when you need to select the purpose.
So isuso as an institute, what we do as an institute that train dogs, what we do mostly tine behavioral intake form. Pa behavioral intake form tine pangu patinotoziva history yembwa. Kuti history
yakamboruma munhu here, yakaruma vanhu vangani.
Besides nyaya yekuruma, maparents acho anga aine behavior yakaita sei, so that mwana unokuya chindira kuadresserwa challenge, but challenge iyi iramba ichingogadzirwa zviri kuwesa kuti mapappies akuramba achiita zvimwe zvinhu because hazvina kugadziriswa, saka zvinhu zvakutongofamba inherently. Yes.
So you need to have that information.
So sabreeder ndo pandachitaura paipa, sabreeder anofanira kuva kuziya all those things zvese kuti imbwa iyi ichabva apa ichaenda. Sabreeder anofanira kuva nefile portfolio rake remapappies ani achitaza remapappies angu akati engo make sure mapappies wayo ari kuchengeta zvakanaka. Akaratidza kuchengeta zvakanaka, the breeder ane right yekunotora papi kuna new owner because atadza kuchengeta.
Really?
The reason why ndokunoita imbwa dzandinadzo, but the reason why I don't give people dogs because vamwe vachona havagoni kuchengeta, they are not good parents.
Yeah, agreed.
Unotoona wega kuti ai munhu ndikamupa imbwa iyi
it will be disaster
enge handifari because machengetero achanitwa imbwa iyi haasiriwo, kana mwari chaiwo vanhu vasafara nazvo. Yes.
So cruelty to animals is something that is happening.
Yes.
And is being, even it's something that even the owners themselves are doing to their own animals, to their own dogs, and it's something that we need to talk about. We've got messages coming in from our listeners. It's 0719 100 404 as we're talking about responsible pet ownership, and it is actually a privilege for you to have a pet. So you must take it up with the seriousness that it deserves. So we've got a number of messages. Munashe, this one is from Bongani Masuku Arikubudiro 5B, who says, how can one deal with old age on pets? Is slaughtering abusive, or one has to let it die naturally? Is Gwira Mazushandisa Mr. Bongani slaughtering dogs? But I think I get his meaning. He's saying kana imbra yakura tinombonzwa vaya vanoita put the dog down. Is that is that something that you would recommend? Under what circumstances? Or is it better to let the dog live and then die naturally?
Ndakudzoka ma-animals ane ma-freedoms. Ndakudzoka kana ku-animal law they say ma-animals ane ma-freedoms. So ma-freedoms, animals, they have a freedom to express their normal behavior. So tikaona pachena takukanganisa, you have a freedom, right, to express their normal behavior. So tikaona kuti takuitawo zvimwe zvinhu zvekuti takuitawo utsinyewo inangondoona sekunge kuti it's inhuman kuti imbwa yakura, saka kana kuvanhu kana munhu akura tofanira kumuuraya here, zvibudi inanga zvinoita zvakanaka. So what I think tine mahomes atinawo, then tine mapet homes atinawo, so I think maybe tinogona kumuendesa for that, but I recommend kuti ma-owners kana vachiendesa imbwa kana uri kunosarenda imbwa kuna na-SPCA kuna na-Animal Friends Foundation, please musangoendo nembwa mungonosiya imbwa iyoyo ida kusarawo vando the upkeep.
So you should actually be paying something.
Yeah, should be. And actually I don't say paying something, but maybe donating something.
I see.
Yeah, for the upkeep of
the dog.
Yeah,
so you're against euthanasia. What if a vet orders it? Then Is that any better, or a subject for another day?
Yeah, I think it's a subject for another day. Chandrogona kufungiza choti pane mwe inodoswa pain kutorwadza even kana vanhu vanonzwa kuti kana maiswa pain imwe iri serious ikutora kuti maybe munhu aiswa paresuscitating machine and the other thing more not life yatova burden kwaari vamwe they do that. Yeah, so
a topic for another day. It's a sensitive that one. Yes, so we'll talk about euthanasia.
Okay,
another question here. Sekuru Babafe Nambuya says, we've got security companies, police and army who have dog sections. Are these dogs treated as pets or as employees? Are they on the payroll with full benefits, sick leave, pensions, bonus and annual leave? I laugh because there's a show that I used to watch growing up. Yenzi Chico. Okay, it's just left me now, but it was about a father, and they had a German Shepherd, and he was a cop, but the dog was called Rin Tin Tin. The actor, the dog, the German Shepherd. Yeah. So I think he was getting a salary, surely. Yeah, it's Shiko Shoya, if anyone will remember. So hold on to that question. Imwe anzi panapa zangu imbwa dziri kumusha andakaona sekunge munhu anoita zvekubata munhu anzi akaononga munhu anoita zvekubata bata imbwa dzinoruma. Hanzi pane vanhu vairi vadzinoda kuruma zvisinganzwisisiki. In short, I'm saying a rural dog hates varui. What are your comments? Very quickly, security companies,
nema security companies, nema dog sections. Yeah, and I think kuti imbwa employer no chance like ndopa example yeku USA. Ku USA even imbwa dziri serve military and outside the country imbwa ine period yainoshanda, ine period yaino retire. Ya retire vanotsvaga mangwasa kwa adopt ichichingira zvakaita se zvakanaka, and they make sure kuti imbwa iyo yararama zvakanaka. Even imbwa ikanzi yachikwa gumbo, they even sacrifice kuisa kana even kutoisa even makumbe esimbi kuti kunoita se kufamba zvakanaka. Varipo maoperations anditwa because imbwa iri muservice iri kutoshanda enge the dog is bringing money. But the problem that we have even here in Zimbabwe and vanhu vakawanda vari kungofunga mari even in the security sector. The security ndrema zvandoda kuadresa ipapo security sector. Vanhu vari kungofunga mari, imbwa iri kuendeswa kubasa ichingopiwa chikafu chero chaita se chapiwa handler wachona ari kubata imbwa zvisirizo. So I think we have to come up with maybe a system or maybe ndingangoti zvingona kutibatsira izvozvo tikakunoita se
come up with a system. Fantastic. We've run out of time. I'm looking at the clock. We've got to go to the news, but thank you so much. This is the first in many episodes coming. Anditika, we are so thankful to you. Thank you for that interesting conversation on responsible pet ownership. My guest, Munashe Nzembe. Your parting shot very quickly.
Thank you so much. Shangu taurawo zvimwe zvinhu. Alright, thank you. Tingokurudzirawo kuti maybe ngative responsible pet ownership. Kune vari kuda kuzodzidzawo maybe on board signals nezvimwe zvinhu maboard languages motibata on Primarius Kene Master Institute. It's a page riri paFacebook or kuenda pakanzi Munashe Nzembe paFacebook. Thank you so much.
Fantastic stuff. We'll be with him again next week, same time. It's exactly 7 o'clock. It's time for the news.